In the progressive understanding paradigm, the harmonization between the concepts of territory, character, team, settlement, and ideal creates a holistic framework for the development of an archetypal man. Territory signifies the archetypal man's commitment to maintaining a stable area of knowledge, while also embracing the dynamic process of transitioning between different areas of comprehension. This duality embodies the balance between a steadfast dedication to core principles and the flexibility to explore diverse perspectives, reflecting resilience and adaptability. Character encapsulates the intentional expression and revelation of character traits, beliefs, and the collaborative contribution to the revelation of others' traits. Establishing and contacting, characters emphasize the importance of humility and compassion in understanding and interacting with diverse perspectives within the progressive understanding paradigm. Settlement represents the intentional cultivation of meaning within the landscape of knowledge, aligned with the teleological organization and resource alignment principles. This harmonization involves nurturing richness of significance, strategically aligning resources, and fostering connections and understanding within the community or group, emphasizing maturity, generosity, and integrity. Ideal brings Jesus Christ into the framework as the Messiah, embodying leadership qualities that guide the transformative journey of the archetypal man. Seeking and following the exemplary guidance provided by Jesus Christ aligns with the overarching principles of the progressive understanding paradigm, emphasizing leadership grounded in divine principles. In essence, the archetypal man, within the progressive understanding paradigm, harmonizes a stable commitment to knowledge, dynamic exploration of diverse perspectives, intentional expression and understanding of character traits, cultivation of meaningful connections within a community, and leadership guided by divine principles embodied by Jesus Christ. This holistic approach fosters resilience, adaptability, compassion, and a pursuit of truth for the well-being of humanity. In the progressive understanding paradigm, the individuation process of maturity concepts applied to an archetypal man involves a profound journey of self-discovery and growth, navigating through various frames that symbolize different aspects of maturity. Territory. The archetypal man begins by holding a solid territory, representing courage and commitment to a stable area of knowledge. This involves a steadfast dedication to understanding and mastering a particular domain. As he matures, he embraces the dynamic process of territory migration, demonstrating resilience and adaptability. This implies a willingness to explore diverse perspectives, evolving within the progressive understanding paradigm. Character. Within the realm of character expression, the archetypal man engages in expressive actions that intentionally convey his character traits, beliefs, and perspectives. This articulation is harmonized with the intentional contact and contribution to the revelation of others' characters. There's humility in the deliberate act of defining and expressing information about oneself, fostering clarity and distinct identities in the context of progressive understanding. Settlement. As maturity progresses, the archetypal man cultivates meaning within the landscape of knowledge. This involves nurturing and tending to the richness of significance, contributing to a deeper understanding. Resource alignment becomes crucial, signifying the intentional organization and utilization of resources to achieve specific goals within the framework of progressive understanding. Trust and tribe are established through rapport and integrity, fostering connection and understanding in a community dedicated to truth. Ideal At the pinnacle of maturity within the progressive understanding paradigm, the archetypal man embodies the ideal, represented by Jesus Christ. This involves seeking and following the exemplary guidance provided by the Messiah, signifying a transformative journey guided by divine principles. Leadership becomes a high-quality virtue, reflecting the archetypal man's ability to inspire others and contribute to the well-being of humanity. In summary, the individuation process of maturity concepts in the progressive understanding paradigm for an archetypal man involves courageously holding territory, dynamically migrating through comprehension, expressing and defining character traits, cultivating meaning, aligning resources, and ultimately aspiring to embody the divine principles exemplified by Jesus Christ. This alchemical journey contributes to personal growth and the betterment of the broader community within the framework of progressive understanding. The self-actualization inherent in the dialectic between articulation and established character within the progressive understanding paradigm leads to transformative maturity, representing a profound synthesis of personal expression and intentional definition. Articulation express character. This aspect involves the intentional expression of character traits, beliefs, or perspectives. The archetypal individual engages in the nuanced act of articulation, using various forms of communication to convey their essence. Through articulate expression, the individual communicates their values and understanding, contributing to the rich tapestry of perspectives within the progressive understanding framework. Established character, humility. In contrast, the dialectic involves the deliberate act of defining and expressing information about oneself or concepts. This implies humility, as the individual acknowledges the importance of clarity in establishing distinct identities within the progressive understanding paradigm. By humbly defining character traits and beliefs, the individual contributes to a more comprehensive understanding of themselves and their role within the broader context. Dialectic resolution towards transformative maturity. The dialectic between represents a synergistic interplay between self-expression and intentional definition. As the archetypal individual navigates this dynamic process, a transformative maturity unfolds. The ability to articulate personal beliefs and character traits is harmonized with the humility to establish a clear and authentic identity. Outcome, transformative maturity. This transformative maturity is characterized by a deepened self-awareness, where the individual not only expresses their character, but also actively contributes to shaping and refining it. The dialectic resolution leads to a more profound understanding of oneself and a harmonious integration of personal expression and intentional definition. The individual, now transformed, embodies a mature and well-defined identity within the progressive understanding framework. In summary, the dialectic between tia within the progressive understanding paradigm fosters self-actualization and transformative maturity. This synthesis involves the articulate expression of character traits alongside the humility to define and establish a clear identity. The outcome is a harmonious integration of personal expression and intentional definition, leading to a deeper level of the self-actualization inherent in the dialectic between articulation and established character. self-reflection, awareness, and mirrors in the semiotic of progressive understanding paradigm. Self-reflection and awareness, mirrors. In the context of the progressive understanding paradigm, self-reflection and awareness are symbolized by mirrors. Mirrors serve as tools for introspection, allowing individuals to contemplate and understand themselves more deeply. The act of looking into these mirrors represents a commitment to understanding one's own beliefs, values, and character traits. This continuous process of self-reflection fosters awareness, contributing to personal growth within the framework of the paradigm. Archetypal man, archetypal other, and ideal individual in the semiotic of progressive understanding paradigm. Archetypal man territory. The archetypal man symbolizes the individual on a transformative journey within the progressive understanding paradigm. Holding territory, same, signifies the courage to maintain a stable area of knowledge, while territory migration represents the resilience and adaptability to explore diverse perspectives. The archetypal man's journey involves both steadfast commitment and dynamic evolution within the paradigm. Archetypal other, character. The archetypal other embodies external influences and diverse perspectives encountered along the journey. Interactions with the archetypal other involve expressive actions, intentional contact, and contributing to the revelation of others. This dynamic engagement with different characters and perspectives shapes the archetypal man's understanding and contributes to the broader narrative of the progressive understanding framework. Ideal individual, settlement. The ideal individual represents the aspirational endpoint of the progressive understanding paradigm. Cultivating meaning involves intentionally nurturing and tending to the richness of significance within the landscape of knowledge. Resource alignment signifies the intentional organization of resources to achieve specific goals, while trust and tribe involve fostering connections and understanding within the community dedicated to truth. The ideal individual embodies maturity, generosity, and integrity in their pursuit of knowledge and enlightenment. Alchemy in the progressive understanding paradigm. The alchemy within this paradigm lies in the transformative interplay between self-reflection, awareness, and mirrors alongside the journey of the archetypal man, interactions with the archetypal other, and the pursuit of self-reflection, awareness, and mirrors in the semiotic of progressive understanding paradigm. Self-reflection and awareness, mirrors. In the context of the progressive understanding paradigm, self-reflection and awareness are symbolized by mirrors. Mirrors serve as tools for introspection, allowing individuals to contemplate and understand themselves more deeply. The act of looking into these mirrors represents a commitment to understanding one's own beliefs, values, and character traits. This continuous process of self-reflection fosters awareness, contributing to personal growth within the framework of the paradigm. Archetypal man, archetypal other, and ideal individual in the semiotic of progressive understanding paradigm. Archetypal man territory. The archetypal man symbolizes the individual on a transformative journey within the progressive understanding paradigm.